coming through my eye, through my eyelids. Don't open your eyes there. Only when he says action, you look into the camera and you open your eyes. Huh?
This weekend is not just about having fun and enjoying the luxury, it's actually work. So we're going to be testing them in terms of their links to camera, and it's also about seeing whether they can interview a star in a comfortable environment and whether they can actually get to know that person and whether they can get the star's personality across.
I think a lot of times people think you come and you just present, but you've also got to find your on-screen personality, which is you, but it's actually just a better version of you. It's not a very natural environment to have a camera focused on you and to have to speak to it as if it's one of your best friends. But that's the true mark of a good presenter, is you learn, you take direction, and you learn to actually be natural and just to be you in front of the camera.
Well, yesterday we took a trip down to Victoria Falls and it was absolutely, can I start again? I'm sorry.
Everyone will tell you it's an X factor. It's something that you've either got it or you don't. It's someone that can take direction, someone that is selfless, someone that realizes that it's not all about them. It's about taking a viewer on a journey. It's about having your best friend come with you, and your best friend happens to be 2 million people. And being able to engage with that best friend and say, look, these are the falls. This is what it's like, I'm sorry you're not here, but you are here. And you're here and you're experiencing it vicariously through me. It's respecting a crew. It's respecting the people that are putting you up. It's respecting your environment and being able to give the viewer an understanding and an insight into a place that they might never ever go to.
This weekend has actually been a complete positive, interesting weekend for me. I mean, meeting Joanne Strauss and Bonang Mateba, who are two top-class TV personalities. I'm so motivated by them and inspired by them, and to meet them it's overwhelming. That's why I entered this presenter search, because to be a TV presenter, that is my goal. That is what I want to do with my life. And it's motivating and it's fun, and to interact and have a weekend with people who inspire you and just learn and grow from them. So this has been an amazing opportunity, and I'm so grateful and thankful. You are pretty much the hottest thing in the South African media industry and an inspiration to any budding television presenter. What is your secret to success?
I think discipline and being very, very professional and making each and every job that you do as important as the last one.
Meeting Bonang for me was something so iconic and something that I could one day say, I've met her. It's such an amazing feeling when you see someone on TV and then they're just here with you, sharing a glass of juice. I remember explaining to her how Twitter works for us because someone's a celebrity, you kind of feel like you own them. And then someone of her caliber can sit and have a glass of juice with me. I'm just an average Joe. FHM gave you the title of the 4th sexiest woman in the world. How do you feel about that title?
It's not as important as everyone assumes it is to me. I was as surprised as everybody else. But obviously when you do get acknowledged and you do get, oh yeah, Bonang, we salute you. It's always nice. But for me, I'd like to be like in the Mail and Guardian or, in the front page of the Sunday Times, like Bonang, the most influential South African, personality out there. Those are the accolades that I love. But being sexy is great. It won't last forever. I'll tell my kids, yo, mommy was sexy one time.
Bonang is amazing. Yo, Bonang, I have so much respect for her. I can't even be, yes, I can be calm, but I'll be like, okay, let me think about my questions carefully. Let me just ask her something on a more work rate basis. You're not the only television personality, and yet your success has been phenomenal. What's been unique about the way you've conducted yourself in this industry?
I think it's about understanding the business behind show business, and I think that's what separates me from my peers. And the fact that, I've constructed a team around me that are there to build and take care of and make sure that brand Bonang is successful.
What advice would you give to people who are in the industry and they want to brand themselves well and they want to stay relevant in the public eye?
I think like every single brand, and I've studied marketing communications, you need to understand, first of all, what your brand represents and what messages it's trying to, convey to the public and who exactly you're trying to speak to. In that way, you know what to say and how to say it.
I think me arriving late didn't really impact the group dynamics because at least we all met each other at the airport for the first time. So we all met for the first time. It wasn't like they all met and then I arrived afterwards. But yeah, I didn't really have a problem with that. It's not really my focus, you know, group dynamics. This is my dream and I'm absolutely so grateful to be here. I'm not going to let anything stand in the way.
Bosley said to me actually, well, you know what? So far, you're actually my only competition. So I was like, okay. I didn't even say anything. I kind of brushed it off. So I kind of realized she knows that I'm also on mission.
Yeah, if I don't win, I think I would like one of the girls to win because as a girl, I want a girl to win, if anything. And I think we've been real and we've stepped back, we've let the weekend go as it may. We've enjoyed and loved every moment.
If I don't win, I definitely think, wow, this is a really hard one. It'd probably have to be Boucher. She's a hard-working girl, great work ethic.
I would probably say Chanel, only because I've gotten to hang out with Chanel and find out who she is. I would have to say Chanel.
At the end of the day, real confidence is not based on the superficial. For me, it's either Shantae or Chanel.
I love this place.
The sunset cruise for me was a perfect way to end this weekend. I absolutely loved the calmness and the sunset was unbelievable. The colors in the sky, the pastels and the bright colors, it was just so beautiful. And to just be the 7 of us on the boat, just having a drink, having some snacks, chatting, it was divine, I loved it.
Joanne has done a very selfless thing. She's paid for this herself. She's giving people an experience that they've never ever had before. I mean, 99% of the world don't experience things like this. They can't afford to experience things like this. And she's given these kids an opportunity to come and experience 5-star living. Go down the Zambezi on a raft, see the Vic Falls, experience their continent. It's an amazing, amazing thing she's done. They're very lucky. They are so lucky.
Zambia has been such an amazing experience. I've learned so much about myself and about the people in the area. And you come to realize that we live on such an amazing continent. There's so much to explore here before actually going overseas and seeing what they have in store.
For the first time in my life, I'm from South Africa. For the first time in my life, I actually saw a crocodile staring, looking at me. Doesn't get any better than that. South Africa has great landscape and has great infrastructure, but for the first time, I actually saw the sun moving and setting. You can't replace that.
It has been so wonderful and I've never experienced so much water like I did when I was here. It is actually so obscene. But yeah, other than that, I learned a lot, I listened a lot, I took in a lot.
This weekend has been amazing. And not only have I learnt and grown, but I've had a fun holiday with an awesome group of people. I'm going home now feeling inspired and motivated. I'm just excited for what lies ahead for me in the media and TV industry, positive and negative. So Joanne, thank you so much.
I wouldn't trade it for anything. Zambia has rocked my boat.
Promise you, this was the best experience ever.
Thank you so much for this opportunity and it will forever be something I will treasure. Thank you.
This weekend has been an amazing experience, just in terms of getting to know the personalities, but also seeing who knows how to work the camera and how to get their point across and their personality across. Now, I've made my decision, but what I want to do now is open up the votes to you, the viewers. Tell me who you think should win the online presenter search. Please use the hashtag on Twitter, hashtag online presenter search, or visit my Facebook site and tell me there who you think should win, who you think came across the best, the most sincerely, and who you'd like to see more of on TV.